amazing, guys. And you don't understand. I think you do. Some of you do understand how much this helps them. How much it helps the people, the actual people who've lost family members, who've lost.
Okay. The government help is really poor. If you think that's a conspiracy theory, it's because you're brain damaged.
Houses, who've lost business, who have lost everything. You guys.
And the reason why I say that is because I had a brain damage on my channel, which I blocked, that thought this was a conspiracy theory and will let people suffer and trust the government. That's called super brain damaged.
Did your part, and you did it beyond expectations, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for putting us in play.
It's good, like, because, it's a lot, what to give to. I mean, Oprah does have her, whatever the hell it is. You actually went there, like, it's rare where you, like, get to know where it went.
Yeah.
And directly to people without somebody's, annual salary for their nonprofit and all that nonsense.
Turns out that Oprah Winfrey hired a nonprofit organization, and they get paid big money, the people that are running it. So
this guy's, it's truly amazing. Let me play this video over here too as well, because this is something that's important.
Even Joe Rogan is now on the Hawaii thing because it's totally fishy.
But what I noticed when I was on the ground, there was other than Tulsi Gabbard going in there was one elected official named Ellie Cochran, and she was visible the whole time. She had set up a station on a baseball field where you can go talk to her. She worked in that district. She was visible there. She didn't hide from anything. Sometimes she kind of did that little bit of, I want to say a little bit of that sidestepping speech where she had to realize she is an elected official working with a body of people where she couldn't be almost like the citizens, which were like, hey, we want answers, we demand answers, which like, well, this and this and that and this and this and that. But she was open to listening and understanding the people, and I felt she was fighting for her community. She was one of the few people I got to see. Tulsi Gabbard got on the ground, and she got on the ground early. Listen to what she has to say, and I agree with her on so many things right here, and I am so glad. We had the bad Tulsi before, now the good Tulsi, because her doing this is so important, because they are forgetting these people. They are trying to make them go away. That's why what we did with that whole GoFundMe was so important, because we're keeping these people alive and we're keeping them there. Number one thing we got to do, we got to stop the bleeding, right? It's like I said, it's an orchestrated gentrification where they want these people gone. Too many coincidences, too much lack of transparency, and that
way too much coincidences. I want to see what
for the people who lost their lives, but the fears that the people in Lahaina have, some of whom, like Archie Kalepa, famous surfer, community leader, Native Hawaiian leader, his family has lived in Lahaina for 9 generations, now being told, well, the state, the governor is looking at taking that land, taking ownership of that land, that it is unconscionable. And there's,
I'll leave you a link for this, but if anyone thinks that this was natural, organic, and trust in the government, you're a crazy lunatic.